Hello guys, this is Pap from Pap back at it again, and today I've actually made another video. It was kind of unexpected, but I decided to follow the advice of one of my friends that you can see right here in the comment section. So thanks for the suggestion. It was so cool actually to play this, and it was so good and it was so easy to make it work. So that's why we are here. And as you may have seen from the thumbnail, why do not combine Relinquished Fusion that banishes the materials for the Fusion Summon with Thunder Dragons that actually get advantage from being banished. So that's why we are here with Duel. And actually guys, before jumping right into it, not only the usual reminder of subscribing and liking the content, of course, but I actually wanted to take the chance to wish you a Merry Christmas. I think we will see after actually the 26th, I mean maybe in the day of the 26th of December, as there's a maintenance plan in the game, so we might actually end up having some leaks for the main here, for the new box of the main here. I hope so, honestly. I'm not sure about that, but we hope so. And so I think we're gonna see anyway in the next week, and that's why Merry Christmas guys, and thanks a lot for this whole year of support. But now let's jump right into the deck list. So I'm here with you, Bal, because the skill I'm using is Allured by Darkness. So for everyone who does not remember what it does, it's really that simple. Each time your life points decrease by 1800, instead of drawing, you get your Allure of Darkness from outside your deck. And it actually is not once per duel, so it can be used a couple of times. Why this is so good? Because it lets you draw 2 cards, then banish 1 dark monster from your hand, and this is even better compared to Pot of Greed if used in a Thunder Dragons deck, because of course you know that Thunder Dragons have a lot of effects when banished. So this is how the deck looks like. And so basically the point is that we're playing the Relinquished Fusion. The only bad thing is that we have nothing to look for it, and we have also the Dark Exile Fusion as, of course, substitute material, because we're not playing, of course, Relinquished. And then we just need any effect monster. So all of these guys can be banished from your hand or graveyard in order to perform the Fusion Summon. Why it is that good? As I told you, because Relinquished Fusion banishes. So this means that if you use your Thunder Dragon Dog from your hand as a material for the Fusion Summon, you get to banish it, and then you actually get to use its effect of adding a Thunder Dragon card from your deck to your hand. That's the cool thing about that. As well as for Dragon Hawk and Dragon Roar, you get to use their effects when they're banished. So that's pretty cool. Also, you can use also the White Princess from the graveyard. So actually, supposing that we already use its effect to save our duel in the previous turn, and it is in the graveyard, you can actually use that from the graveyard to perform your Fusion Summon. Then nothing more. We have the triple Dragon Hawk, the triple Dragon Dog, 1 Dragon Duo as as a special summon. I didn't want to play, honestly, the I mean, you could play the Levianeer, but it is limited 3, and I do not want to limit the number of Thunder Dragon Dark that I have to play. And also no Blackluster Soldier, just because it is not searchable. It becomes, just such a random thing that I do not like. So that's why I'm playing the Dragon Duo, because it is searchable basically with the effect of Thunder Dragon Dog. Then of course the double Aloof Lupine, because if you have this guy and one of these 3 boys, you have your playset. Monster Reborn, because why not? We always need 1 more monster on the field in order to perform our XC summon. And so what else? I think nothing else. Another spicy thing is that it's true, we only have 3 Exiled Fusion as a substitute material. That could be a bad thing, because you might think, when I'm going to draw this, it is, such a random thing, but it's not that random, because we can always use our level 6 to go into an XC summon our Beatrice, Lady of the Eternal, and if we already have the Relinquished Fusion, we can just use the effect of Beatrice, send the Axial Fusion from the deck to the graveyard in order to have the materials, and then use the Relinquished Fusion to banish the Axial Fusion we just sent to the graveyard to perform the Fusion Summon, and that's really, really cool, my boys. Then for the extra, classic stuff from the Thunder Dragon cards. So we have the Photon Strike Bouncer, one of the first negates we had in the game back in the Xyz era, the Ptolemy to remove without destroying. Also you can remove stuff from the graveyard, pretty nice. Triple Eyes Restrict, because it is so easy to summon, honestly, why not? And then Deagle Talker and Brute Enforcer, just in case we need to send our guys to the graveyard and we need to do it quickly. It is just a generic way to send them to the graveyard. Also, Brute Enforcer is a generic removal because it can pop cards, basically. The only thing you might think it could be good, and I also thought about that, is to just play one Millennium Eyes Restrict less in order to play a Virgil, because you know when your Beatrice is destroyed, you have nothing in your Hexo deck to use to get advantage from her effect, so you could actually put in a Virgil and do it like that. Let me actually type it really quick and do it like that. So that could be nice, because it never happened to me to have triple Relinquished Fusion in one duel, honestly. So you can just do like that and it could be fine as well. I mean, it's basically more, it can happen a lot to have Beatrice, and it can happen more than having triple Relinquished Fusion. That's the thing. So guys, that was all for the explanation. I hope you enjoyed the ideas, you liked the ideas. Of course, thanks again to my guy that suggested it, and we can jump right to the replays. Here we go, my boys. First replay. I think 4 or 5 of the 6 that I have are all from the current events. Of course, that is not an issue. I mean, action cards do not have that much impact on this. The deck is pretty valid, it's pretty solid, to be honest. So we have a Lupine to begin with. This is actually one of the best combo to begin with, but not the perfect one, because you usually want to have in your hand, with the effect of a Lupine, either the Dragon Roar or the Dragon Dog. In this case, we just had the Dragon Hawk, so we had to use that, of course. I went with Dragon Dog, as you can see right there, grabbing the Dragon Roar, then I used the effect to draw an extra card, basically, and it was not that bad because we had the Relinquished Fusion, we have the Axial Fusion, and as soon as he summoned that, of course toggle on, if he used the effect, we're chilling. He actually made a mistake because he didn't want to attack. I don't know why. In the end phase, the effect actually activates anyway, and he can't decide, so I could just steal it, as you can see right there. So this helps a lot, of course, as an additional play for Thunder Dragons, having this guy that can negate effect multiple times. As you can see right there, it's got Void Feast, and he summoned all the guys right there, but he decided to use the effect of Decatron. Wrong choice. I could just steal it, as you can see right there, and at this point I can just start attacking. I have no more negates though in that case, so he went for Void Banishment to grab another Void Feast, and with this he can actually pop spell trap cards. Let's see if he's going to do this. He went on, as you can see, used the Void Banishment to banish both, and then to pop the Dragon Dog. Bad choice. I could actually grab my Dragon Dog, then draw into another Dragon Dog, not the best. So Roar to begin with, grabbing the Dragon Hawk, then the Dragon Hawk to summon the Dragon Roar back. Here the action card, as you can see right there, to just attack one more time, but not that crazy. And then the effect of Dragon Dog to just thin the deck, so that is what helps into getting the Axial Fusion as well. So he's got Wonder Chance as well, but then he just scooped because he can't do nothing. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. Second duel, my boys, against Shark. I think, I don't know if it is this one, the one that I lost due to a misplay, or it's the next one. We'll see. So as you can see right there, nothing special. I could just go with Dragon Hawk and Dragon Dog in order to have this guy, sorry, on the field. And so that when they pop it, I actually get the effect to search, So it's got the full combo with the usually Warrior deck with Infantry, Trader of the Shark, of course, the Marincess, Abyss Dweller with a double pop, as you can see right there, and also Pierce as an effect. Not that much of an issue right there, because we can just at this point use the White Princess to survive the turn. Of course, the Link monster is not affected because it does not have a level or rank, but that is good because now we have access to Allure of Darkness, Allured by Darkness. So there you go, Allured by Allure of Darkness to draw an extra card. The Dragon Roar's effect when it's banished to summon the first Dragon Roar, then Dragon Hawk to summon the other Roar, and it's got the, as you can see right there, the effect of Dueler. Why? Because sending this to the graveyard as material when detaching, it could actually pop, but this happens in another chain, so I can chain this to the effect of Dueler in order to have a negate for that, right? So I just went with my Millenniumize Restrict, but I made a mistake here. New chain, Infantry to pop a monster, right? I can just negate that, but I actually misclicked and said yes when the effect of Dragon Dog pops on, because you can actually activate this. But what happens is that if you activate the Dragon Dog's effect, you cannot use the effect of Restrict anymore, because you can be activating in response to an effect. So misplay, and he popped my Restrict, but it is anyway a good thing because he had to pop it, and then I could proceed with my XC summon. So wonder chance at this point, but you know, I'm in a trouble right now because I have no negation for the next turn, as you can see right there. Instead, with the Millenniumize Restrict, I would have been, you know, I could have negated another effect. Unfortunately, nothing more. It just got Deep Sea Diva. I negated that. It's got still the Reader of the Shark, but instead he went with Bryonak, the Dragon of the Ice Barrier, to make that come back to my hand. But at this point, there's nothing I could do. I can just attack and go for lethal. So this was my mistake. Keep in mind, with of course, a Millenniumize Restrict on the field, I could have negate this effect of Bryonak, and I would have been chilling. So 2 negation with Bouncer. So that's not how you do it, my boys, but learn from this. There you go. Third duel, what we have here, we have Tia Gardner with, and it's us to go first, just a Relinquished Fusion and an Entrap, we're good to go. Now, I saw Tia, and of course I thought about Mech Knights, right? So as soon as he said this, I know he wants to have 2 cards in this column. That's why I activate this in response. So also Dragon Roar in order to summon an extra monster. In this case, this guy can also bring me a search. He went with the surprise present, so he had everything anyway. Some more life points for him, and he started attacking with no effects, because otherwise I would have negated that. And then he's got the World Legacy Memories right now, after he pops, of course, the Restrict, so that he can use the effect of the Mech Knight's Nightfall, of course, Dragon Dark's effect to search for the Dragon Hawk next turn, and Eclipse to change the zone. That's fine. Dragon Dark to begin with, to thin the deck, nothing more. Then Dragon Hawk to revive the Dragon Dark, and then the special summon of the Dragon Dark, the normal summon, sorry, to send the roar to the graveyard and be able to summon the Dragon Hawk. At this point I could have gone with some more Link monster, but I didn't. So I just popped that, and I went ahead to make sure that actually this guy, you have to be careful, because you do not have to attack this guy with a monster that is in the same column, in his same column, keep in mind that. And then no more protection, actually. We have also only the White Princess. That should be enough, I hope. Mech Knight Blue Sky, as you can see right there, to search even more. Then he went straight away with the XC stuff. XC summon straight away into Galaxi's Full Armor for the Dragon, because he did not want to unlock my Allure of Darkness. That's why he went for this guy. And then PSI Reflectors, you can see right there, he's not done yet. Action card, he just wanted to finish this. He attacked, but unluckily for him, I have my White Princess that saves the day, and also he triggered my Allure by Darkness, because I think most people don't even remember this skill. I mean, Thunder Dragon do not see play since so many months. So there you go, Allure by Darkness. I draw an extra card, pretty nice. Also Relinquish the Fusion, and then Dragon Hawk first move, then Dragon Roar, special summoned by the effect of Dragon Hawk. Xyz summon into Beatrice. Why Beatrice, my boys? He has the compulsory, bad thing for us, but the effect of Beatrice is a quick effect, so we can chain it, and this saves the day, literally, because we can send the substitute material, then relinquish it fusion into Millenniumize Restrict, use the effect of the quick play spell from the graveyard, suck up the Folding Dragon. It's 4k, we can just attack, but I forgot to use the action cards to protect this boy. Not that much of an issue. And then he's got the Mech Knights of the Morning Star to begin with, and then a couple of guys, the Red Moon, to pop my Restrict. I can just negate that and steal it. Look at that. He's got another Energy Biscuits to increase his life points even more, but my boy has a 6300 attack. Then Dragonhawk to summon the Dragonhawk, the Dragon Roar. He's got the War Legacy Secrets to grab the Eclipse, and then there's nothing more you could do. You just cooped. So that's how you do it, my boys. There you go. So this should be the fourth one, right? We have Pendulum Summon, actually, not the Xiangsheng, I guess. So just a set monster and a set card. We had the Dragonhawk to begin with after we sent the Dark in the previous turn. Dark's effect when it's sent to the graveyard to grab the Roar. He's got the Dark Contract with the Witch, but we have the perfect cards to counter the big boards of triple Ds. So he's got all the stuff, we can speed things up right here. Swime to begin with, and then he's got the ones negate stuff. It was actually not that good of a board, to be honest. But anyway, he triggered my alert of by darkness, so thank you so much. We can just draw a couple of cards. Look at that, having the Roar's effect to summon the Hawk from the deck, then Ox effect to summon the Roar from the banished section. First one, Beatrice to begin with, using the effect, sending the substitute material to the graveyard, Relinquished Fusion to go into Restrict, using the Dog's effect to grab another boy. In this case I misplayed, I should have gone for the Dragon Duel. But guys, actually forgive me, but the point is that these were the first duels with this deck. It was already so good. And also I never really played Thunder Dragons when they were meta, so I think I am justified. And so as you can see right there, I just at this point went for a lethal. There's nothing he could do. We have more than lethal, even with the White Princess on the field and the negation on board. So that's how you do it, my boys. There you go. Keep in mind that I could have set the other Relinquished Fusion, because during the next turn, if something would have happened, I could just use the effect of Beatrice to send another material to the graveyard, and I have the play set for another Millenniumized Restrict summon. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. Here we go, my boys. This is the fifth one against Zane Tuesday. Yes, great. So these should be Infernoid. Dragon Dog to begin with, and nothing more. We actually have to rely on the hand trap, and we have the Relinquished. He's got the Void Vanishment to begin with, to grab the Void Feast, and then he has a couple of set cards, the Summon of the Decatron, and at this point I use the Relinquished Fusion, because I was afraid of him being actually, taking this. I was afraid of this guy taking the effect of negating a spell trap card. That's why I did that, and also because another good thing of Restrict is that he combines really well with White Princess, because thanks to him being level 1, it does not take that much of a nerf when you use White Princess. That's pretty cool. Of course, he does nothing more. He attacks, but as soon as he attacks, we can just use White Princess to protect our boy. But he used Void Vanishment. That wasn't expected. I forget about that part. So he's got Void Purification to begin with, adding the Deviety back to his hand. Then I went with the Luflupine. He's got the Void Feast, but the effect is already come in play. So we have the perfect stuff with banishing the Dragon Dark and the Dragon Roar. Dragon Roar to summon a Thunder Dragon from the deck. He's got the effect of Decatron to have something that negates, I think, the spell trap cards. So nothing we care right now. So we can go on, use the effect of Dragonhawk to summon one of the banished guys, 2 level 6, Xyz summon, Folding Strike Bouncer is here. Action card into Pierce, as you can see right there, to go with my double boy right there. He's got the the grid, so you can only summon one monster right now in this turn. I think until the end of my turn, if I'm correct, if I remember correctly. He's got the feast, but he can't do nothing with this on the field. That's the issue. So I went with the Lupine once again to use the same combo, and then the Dragon Dark to have the hook, and this is one of the rare case when you have a couple level 4, but it's not, you know, a good thing to have in Xyz rank 4, honestly, so don't care for that. Then I just attacked, there's nothing he could do more. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. Last but not least, this was instead made in the King of Games rank, just to show you actually when I managed to summon the Dragon Duo, I actually remembered about that little guy. This guy just went with nothing to begin with. I went with the Dragon Dark and then the Dragon Hawk to have a actually the Dragon Roar, then the Dragon Hawk to summon the Roar back on the field, so just in case this guy leaves the field I have another summon. Then in the end phase another Dragon Dark's effect, and you basically did nothing. So I grabbed the Relinquished Diffusion I was lucky to draw with, and I began with the Millennium Restrict, not because it was needed, but just to start the Thunder Dragon plays, because with this I get to banish the Dragon Dark to search the duo, as you can see right there, then banishing 2, Dragon Duo first summon, then Roar to recycle the Dragon Hawk, then Dragon Hawk to summon another level 6 to level 6. But Salome is here to use the effect to make the monster come back to hand, and we can attack, and we also have a negation just in case he has an end trap, so keep in mind that we can negate it with the restrict. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. So if you like Thunder Dragons, these can be a very good idea to play them again. Guys, that was all for today's videos. I hope you enjoyed. Again, guys, I wish you a Merry Christmas. Of course, take care, and thanks a lot for watching, and as always, see you in the next one.